Hello everyone, today I'm playing Portal 2. Now, I didn't want to play Portal 1 because I deleted it and I wasn't really a fan of it. Portal 2 is hilarious, so yeah, let's
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 50 days. In compliance with state and federal regulations, all testing candidates in the Aperture Science Extended Relaxation Center must be revived periodically for a mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look up at the ceiling. Good. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, look down at the floor.
What? Oh, look down.
Good. This completes the gymnastic portion of your mandatory physical and mental wellness exercise.
Who's that?
There is a framed painting on the wall.
Chell?
Please go stand in front of it.
Wait, what? Oh.
This is art. You will hear a buzzer. When you hear the buzzer, stare at the art.
Wait, what?
You should now feel mentally reinvigorated. If you suspect staring at art has not provided the required intellectual sustenance, reflect briefly on this classical music.
Can we play that?
Good. Now please return to your bed.
No, I don't want to sleep. No, I want to go to the bathroom. Not working. Fine, I'll go to sleep. Or go to heaven. Okay.
Good morning. You have been in suspension for 9. This courtesy call is so important.
Anyone in there?
Subject should the enrichment
hello?
center immediately.
It sounds like
Are you
going
gonna open the door?
At this time,
At any
will be
time?
assumed to have exercised here.
Oh God, you look good. Looking good, actually.
Thank you.
Are you okay? Are you? Don't
snap.
answer that. I'm absolutely sure you're fine. There's plenty of time for you to recover.
God,
Just take it
how
slow.
Please prepare
Bed
for
sores
emergency
do I-
evacuation.
Stay calm. Stay
No
calm.
wonder
Prepare. It's all I'm
Galados
saying.
thinks
Prepare.
I'm fat.
It's
Look
all
at
fine.
this.
All right. Don't move. I'm gonna get us out of here. Oh, you might want to hang on to something. Word of advice. Up to you.
Okay. Whoa. I don't think that's how. Chairs.
You all right down
work.
there? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Hello?
hear you. Can you hear me? Alright.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration after a few months in suspension. Now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out of the question that you might have a very minor case of serious brain damage. But don't be alarmed, all right? Although if you do feel alarmed, try to hold on to that feeling, because that is the proper reaction to being told that you've got brain damage. Do you understand what I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me.
Yeah.
Just say yes.
This
Okay,
is
what you're doing there is jumping. You just jumped. But never mind. Say apple.
I'm doing sign language.
Okay, you know what? That's close enough.
Have you ever
Just hold
seen The
tight.
Quiet Place? This is sign language.
All reactor core safeguards are now non-functional. Please prepare for reactor core meltdown.
Oh, snap. Oh, jeez!
Okay, look, I wasn't going to mention this to you,
Okay,
but
never
I'm
mind.
in pretty hot
Don't
water
go.
here.
Hide in the closet.
How are you doing down there? You still holding on?
I'm holding on.
The
I
reserve
can't.
power ran out, so of course the whole relaxation centre stops waking up the bloody test subjects.
Oh,
Hold
God.
on, this is a
Look,
bit
my
tricky.
mini fridge. Oh, there was no drinks in it
Nobody
all
tells
along.
me anything. No, why should you tell me anything?
Jeez. Do
Why
you
should I
mind?
be kept
No,
informed?
my mini fridge.
You know about the life
My mini
functions
fridge
of
is
the
okay.
10,000
Okay.
bloody test
Don't
subjects I'm supposed to be in charge of.
Oh.
Why?
Okay,
It's close. Can you see? Am I
Listen,
going to make it through?
if you
With
call
all
my
the
mini
space?
fridge to fall out of this, I will.
Just gotta get through here. Okay, I just gotta concentrate.
I'm protecting my mini fridge.
And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds 10,000 flipping vegetables? Alright, so don't hit that one.
No, my mini fridge. Oh, wait, that's
Okay, listen,
really,
we should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks,
Anyway,
and no
when I
one's gonna
find you
ask, don't
weekly,
worry.
well,
If anyone asks, tell them as far as you know, the last time you checked,
Wait,
everyone
really,
looked
Minecraft?
pretty
They
much
look
alive.
really square.
Alright? Not dead. Okay, almost there.
Door is staged shut.
On the other side of that wall is one of the old testing tracks. There's a piece of equipment in there that we're going to need to get out of here.
The portal gun?
I think this is a docking station. Get ready.
I'm going with my mini fridge.
that is not a docking station. So there's one mystery solved. I'm going to attempt a manual override on this wall. Could get a bit technical. Hold on.
Yeah.
Almost there. Remember, you're looking for a gun that makes holes, not bullet holes. But don't worry, you'll figure it out. Seriously, do hold on this time.
There we go. Heck yeah, buddy.
There we go. Now, I'll be honest, you are probably in the...
Oi, I'm back
And
here.
again, welcome to the Aperture Science Enrichment Center. We are currently experiencing technical difficulties due to circumstances of potentially apocalyptic significance beyond our control. However, thanks to emergency testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and motivational support so that science can still be done, even in the event of
No.
environmental, social, economic, or structural collapse. The portal will open and emergency testing will begin
testing
in 3, 2,
I can't see what
1.
it says. Right, hey, ciao, hey. Okay, nice.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important
we've
tool for
done this in
science,
the first game.
even in a dire emergency. If cube and button-based testing caused this emergency, don't worry. The odds of this happening twice are very slim.
Slim. These elevators have changed. Unless we're in like a different laboratory. That would make sense. Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot of loading screens, so you'll see a lot of that. Aperture laboratories.
If you feel liquid running down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure to your temples. You are simply experiencing a rare reaction in which the material emancipation grill may have emancipated the ear tubes inside your head.
Okay. I think I should be concerned about that. But luckily I can't feel... Oh, it's the things that would always detach from the wall. Luckily they can't see me anymore. Ha! Whoa. What do I have? I have to put something on there. Cubes there, so I have to wait for a door there to open. Oh, there's a button. Oh, button. Oh, no, I want to go to here. Get this. Then, open that. Alright. Oh, then I'm gonna go here. And then, boom.
Good. Because of the technical difficulties we are currently experiencing, your test environment is unsupervised. Before re-entering a relaxation vault at the conclusion of testing, please take a moment to write down the results of your test. An Aperture Science Reintegration Associate will revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt.
What if it never gets rebuilt? Because Purtle and Half-Life are in the same universe. The Combine invasion happened, so Earth is not recovering.
If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of animal king, sentient cloud, or other governing body that either refuses to or is incapable of listening to
Tiger turn. Tigger.
Hey! You
Whoa.
made it!
James
There should be
Corden?
a portal device on that podium over there.
There.
I can't see it though.
Thing
Maybe it fell off. Hello?
Oh, I'm
Can you
dead.
see the portal gun? Also, are you alive? That's important. Should have asked that first.
No, I'm not alive.
See what
Ooh,
I'm
the
gonna do? I'm
Purtle
gonna
gun.
work on the assumption that you're
There.
still alive, and I'm just gonna wait for you up ahead. I'll wait 1 hour.
Oh my
then
god,
I'll
she's
come
got a
back,
hole in her stomach.
And assuming I can locate your dead body, I'll bury it. Alright? Brilliant.
Wait,
Go team.
I don't want to be buried though.
See
I
you
want
in
to
an
be
hour,
cremated.
hopefully. If you're not dead.
Ooh. Ooh, computers. Storage. Oh, hi, darling.
Some emergency testing may require prolonged interaction with lethal military androids. Rest assured that all lethal military androids have been taught to read and provided with one copy of the Laws of Robotics to share. Good. If you feel that a lethal military android has not respected your rights as detailed in the Laws of Robotics, please note it on your self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will initiate the appropriate grievance filing paperwork.
No! I got my portal gun, so that's good. Alright, Aperture Laboratories. God, darling. I say darling. Back here.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain tranquil in the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed in 3, 2, 1.
Jazz, we can't. Is that? I hope that's not copyright. Can we? Okay, good. I don't think Valve would do that. Right. Alright, so. Hello? Come on, darling. Okay. Boing. Ooh, can I get there? There's something here. Do I go that way? Nope, I'm going this way. I wanna know what's over here. Oh, it's okay, I don't know what that is. What's it? Rat? I'm taking this with me. This is mine now. See, there's water. No! My chug jug. Go on. Why can I not jump in those elevators? Right. Back.
If the Enrichment Center is currently being bombarded with fireballs, meteorites, or other objects from space, please avoid unsheltered testing areas wherever a lack of shelter from space debris does not appear to be a deliberate part of the test.
Is someone peeing up there? Wheatley, god dang it, mate. Oh. Woohoo! Sounded like Homer Simpson for a second. How do I, okay. What do I do here again? Okay, there's something there. Perhaps. Oh, there's a button. Oh, button. Hey! Don't go in there. Okay, Right, then I need. What do I have to do? Oh! Okay. Okay, I need to get it over here, so put a portal there. Oh. So when it falls down, put it there. What's this? Oh! There we go. Now I got it. Alright. Oh yeah! Now I got it. Thank you very much. I will take this cube and put it here.
Well
Have a
done.
nice day.
The Enrichment Center reminds you that although circumstances may appear bleak, you are not alone. All Aperture Science personality constructs will remain functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Alright, nice. Back at
This
it
next
again.
test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of physics no longer apply in the future, God help you.
Yay! I took one of these off. That goes there. Woo! Alright, gotta put that. Now, what am I gonna do? Oh, is there some... Alright, so... Woohoo! Alright, I need to get a cube. Where's the cube at? The cube's in here, so... No, okay. I need to get it through there. Put that down. Drop that down there. Woohoo! There we go. Need to put that there.
If you are a non-employee who has discovered this facility amid the ruins of civilization, welcome. And remember, testing is the future, and the future starts with you.
No, it starts with someone else. Not me. I'm not special. Okay, where's the orange portal at? Okay, there it is. Means, what am I gonna do? Oh. Woo! Woo! Alright, that's good. Oh. Oh. What? Oh, I need to do that. Whoa! I get the, cube. Sorry, I just have to do that. Now what? Where did I put the portal before? I put it over there, so I need... Drop this down there. Please go down. No! You idiot. No, and... Flippin', dippin', pippin'. Don't drop in, don't! That. Boom. So I can take this thing through me? I mean, with me? Oh, yeah. Alright. Boom. Alright, now I just need to fall down there again. And go through! Yeah.
Good work getting this far, future starter.
Victory.
That said, if you are simple-minded, old, or irradiated in such a way that the future should not start with you, please return to your primitive tribe and send back someone better qualified for testing.
Well, just so you know, that voice I'm hearing, I'm gonna give it a name. I'm gonna call him Filbert. That's his new name. His name's Filbert.
To ensure that sufficient power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions or concerns about this policy.
Hey!
What? Hey, wait!
Oh, brilliant! You did find a portal gun! Oh, do you know what? It just goes to show, people with brain damage are the real heroes in the end, aren't they, at the end of the day? Brave. Okay, listen, let me lay something on you here. It's pretty heavy.
What? Well, that's what she
They
said.
told me never, ever to disengage myself from my management rail or I would die. But we're out of options here. So get ready to catch me, alright? On the off chance that I'm not dead the moment I pop off this thing.
Alright, I'll catch you.
On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. That's high. It's too high, isn't it? Really?
Come on,
that?
Wheatley, you're
All right,
only
going
like
on 3
8
just gives you
feet
too
off
much
the
time to think about
ground,
it. Let's go on 1 this time.
No, 8 feet.
Okay, ready? 1. Catch me! Ow! Ow! I'm not dead. I'm not dead.
Yeah, you're
Plug
not
me into
dead
that stick
yet.
on the wall over there, yeah, and I'll show you something.
No,
You'll be impressed by
let's not
this.
forget about the incident with my mini fridge, mate. You will be dead. What do I do?
Go on, just jam me in over there.
Where? Where? Oh, here?
Yeah, I can't do it if you're watching. Seriously, I'm not joking. Can you just turn around for a second?
Turn around me!
Alright, you can turn around now. Bam! Secret panel. Got open while your back was turned. Pick me up.
I
Let's
saw
get
that,
out and off we go.
I saw that. What do I do? Oh, over here.
Look at this! No rail to tell us where to go. Oh, this is brilliant.
Yeah, I
We can go
know.
wherever we want.
I can just
Hold
drop
on, where
you
are we
up
going?
here.
Seriously. Hang on, let me
but
just get my
instead it won't
bearings.
let me let go of you.
Just follow the rail, actually.
Alright.
Oh no. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. No, we're not stopping. Don't make eye contact. Whatever you do. No. Thanks. We're
I
good.
didn't make eye
Appreciate
contact.
it. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Oh, this is bird box now.
She will probably kill us if she's awake.
Okay. Whoa, this is kind of like an airport terminal. If the airport was attacked by Godzilla.
Okay, I'm going to lay my cards on the table. I don't want to do it. I don't want to go in there. Don't go in there. She's off. She's off. Don't panic over. She's off. All fine. On we go.
Alright. Good, go, go, go.
There
That's
she
the
is. What a nasty piece of work she was, honestly. Like a proper maniac. Do you know who ended up taking her down in the end? You're not going to believe this. A human. I know.
Wow, that's
I know. I wouldn't have
insane.
believed either. Apparently this human escaped and nobody's seen him since. Then there was a sort of long chunk of time where
Excuse me, but did you say
absolutely
snake?
nothing happened. And then there's us escaping now. So that's pretty much the whole story. You're up to speed. Don't touch anything. Jump! Actually, look at it. That's quite a Ah! Oh, still held. Still being held. That's a great job. You've applied the
it is
grit.
great.
We're all
Thank
fine.
you.
That's
Wait.
tremendous. Ah! I just looked down. I do not recommend it. Ah! I've just done it again.
Yeah, you're looking down now. We're like on solid metal.
This is the main breaker room. Look for a switch that says escape pod. All right, don't touch anything else. Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else. Don't even look at anything else. Just, well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing, all right? But don't touch anything else or look at anything. Well, look at other things, but
Okay.
don't. You understand? Can you see it anywhere? I can't see it anywhere.
Maybe it's up there.
Tell you what, plug me in and I'll turn the lights on. Let there be light. That's God. Just quoting God. Oh, look at that. It's turning. Ominous. But probably fine, as long as it doesn't start, moving up. Now. Escape pod. It's moving up.
Oh, no.
Okay,
The
no,
labels
don't worry.
have
I've
been
got it. This should slow it down. No,
Oh,
it makes it go
okay.
faster. Uh-oh.
Oh god, no,
Power up
I'm not dealing
initiated.
with her again.
Okay, don't panic. All right, stop
I'm
panicking.
panicking, I'm panicking.
I can still stop this.
I was never
There's
here.
a password. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it. Not a problem. A.
Hey, because Michael here.
C. Now, wait, did I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up complete.
I don't. Okay, listen.
Oh,
Right, new plan.
my
Act natural. We've done nothing wrong.
Hello?
It's you.
You know her?
It's been a long time. How have you
Yeah,
been?
she's my girlfriend.
I've been really busy.
By the way, you're
dear.
dripping with
You
something.
know, after you murdered me.
You did what?
I didn't murder you, I defeated you. There's a difference.
Oh no!
My
Oh,
portal's on.
no!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret.
I never said
But I
anything.
think we
Hey,
can
all
put
I
our
said
differences behind
was
us. Besides,
nothing.
you monster.
I'm not a monster, you are.
I will say, though, that since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really love to test.
Yeah,
I love it too.
Actually, I love to
There's
test
just
your
one
patience.
small thing we need to take care of first.
Oh, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Try and hit as much things as I can.
Here we are. The incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any parts of me that didn't get completely burned when you threw them down here. The dual portal device should be around here somewhere. Once you find it, we can start testing, just like old times.
Alright. Ah! Turret. That's my favorite turret. Turret affair.
There it is. Hold on.
Turtle death. Hello.
There. Good. You have a dual portal device. There should be a way back to the testing area up ahead.
I think there is.
Once testing starts, I'm required by protocol to keep interaction with you to a minimum. Luckily, we haven't started testing yet. This will be our only chance to talk. Here, let me get that for you. Do you know the biggest lesson I learned from what you did? I discovered I have a sort of black box quick save feature. In the event of a catastrophic failure, the last 2 minutes of my life are preserved for analysis. I was able, well, forced really, to relive you killing me again and again, forever. You know, if you'd done that to somebody else, they might devote their existence to exacting revenge. Luckily, I'm a bigger person than that. I'm happy to put this all behind us and get back to work. After all, we've got a lot to do, and only 60 more years to do it.
60
more or less. I don't have the actuarial tables in front of me. But the important thing is you're back. With me. And now I'm on to all your little tricks. So there's nothing to stop us from testing for the rest of your life. After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
What kind of dead? Like zombies? Or are we talking like zombies or something? Like what type of zombies? Slow.
Sorry about the mess. I've really let the place go since you killed me. By the way, thanks for that.
Sarcasm self-test complete.
Oh good, that's back online. I'll start getting everything else working while you perform this first simple test, which involves deadly lasers and how test subjects react when locked in a room with deadly lasers.
Ooh, a deadly laser. What do I do? Oh. There we go. This is safe water, right?
Not bad.
Yeah,
I forgot how good you are at this. You should pace yourself, though. We have a lot of tests to do.
That's cool. That's interesting. Alright, so yeah. It's been first test, I guess.
This next test involves discouragement redirection cubes. I just finished building them before you had your, episode. So now we'll both get to see how they work. There should be one in the corner.
I'm aware. Wait, why is it telling me to talk? What? I am in confusion. Oh, snap. Whoop. Oh, no. Right. Oh. Whoops. I get another one, thank you. No. No. You know what? Can I squeeze that through there? I then get it. Now I just need to put it there. That goes there. No. Move that there. That there. That there. Nope. That there and there. Nope, not even close. There we go. Now we got the stairway to heaven. now what do I do? Put that there. Oh, come on, mate. Is it impossible to put... There we go. It was as simple as that. Alright, so... Don't you... You... Dumb idiot. Why do you have to respond to physics? Come on, man. You're better than this. There. Now, come on, darling. Alright. That goes there. That goes there. Boom. I got that.
Well done.
That goes there.
Here come
I
the
got
test
this.
results. You are a horrible person. That's what it says. A horrible person.
I'm gonna edit out these learnings.
Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better, science has now validated your birth mother's decision to abandon you on a doorstep.
Oh, nice try. I was already standing on the doorstep. Ah! Dang it. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yes, you did. I know when someone's lying. Okay, what does thy do? Thy goes there. That goes there. Woo! Oh, fuck. Who's there? Now what? Yeet. Alright. That, where was it? That goes there. And that goes there.
Congratulations. Not on the test. Most people emerge from suspension terribly undernourished.
What?
I want to congratulate you on beating the odds and somehow managing to pack on a few pounds.
I hope you know that I missed the disembodied voice. I preferred him over her. Get more of a sexy voice. GLaDOS's voice is just repetitive. Good morning. You have been in suspension for
1 moment.
50 days. What did you do
You're
here?
navigating these test chambers faster than I can build them, so feel free to slow down and do whatever it is you do when you're not destroying this facility.
You're the one that's running the facility. You're destroying it, darling. Get your facts right, mate. Oh, great, son. I don't like it when it's looking at me. Right. Oh, super. No way. What's this do? Okay. Hop over it.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But for the record, you don't have to go that slowly.
Hey, that was a speed run, darling. What the heck? Stop! Was I supposed to collect something? Oh, there's something there. Wait, what? Oh, this... Alright, I think... There we go. Stop! Was that there the entire time? Did I seriously not notice that? Alright, this needs to get over that, so... Oh, dang, son.
Waddle over to the elevator and we'll continue the testing.
Oh, puddles. Right. Going down another level. How deep are we underground? Are we like 4,868,422 feet underground? Ooh, QB! No, I need some of those. Did that just come out of nowhere?
This next test involves the Aperture Science Aerial Faceplate. It was part of an initiative to investigate how well test subjects could solve problems when they were catapulted into space. Results were highly informative. They could not. Good luck.
They could not. Oh, snap. Oh. I need to catch this. Oh, no. Oh, come on, bro. Alright, when it goes down, like, get it! Hey, Lamborghini! Woo. Wait a minute.
Here's
Hold
an
up.
interesting fact.
There
You're
we
not
go.
breathing real
Problem
air.
solved.
It's too expensive to
with me
pump
as
this
well.
far down.
Never
We
mind.
just take carbon dioxide out of a room, freshen it up a little, and pump it back in. So
Pump it?
you'll be breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life. I thought that was interesting.
What kind of air? Carbon dioxide, did he say? I don't know anything about science. And I'm playing a sciencey game. I mean, I play a lot of sciencey games.
Let's
The
see
only
what the
science
next
games I
test
play
is.
are
Oh,
Half-Life and
advanced aerial
Code.
faceplates. Well, have fun soaring through the air without a care in the world. I have to go to the wing that was made entirely of glass and pick up 15 acres of broken glass. By myself.
This one I have trouble with. I go there. I go there. I go there. Dang it. Alright, so go there. Woohoo! Alright, so I'm gonna... Here comes the awesome music. Woohoo! Oh yeah! Now, whoa. Oh, I zoom in. Fine.
Oh, sorry. I'm still cleaning out the test chambers. So
Clean it up
sometimes there's still
faster,
trash in
darling.
them, standing around, smelling
Oh,
and being
gosh.
useless. Try to avoid the garbage hurtling towards you.
Oh, don't worry, I'll collect all of it. I'm gonna try and make your life less
You
of a
don't
pain.
have to test with the garbage. It's
Oh, I do.
garbage.
And I want
Press
to.
the button again.
Press the button. That is a very nice looking turtle. It doesn't shoot me, so I'm gonna keep it with me. I'm gonna call you Cassandra from Wayne's World. Okay, I gotta catch this. Look at this. Look at me, darling. Look, I'm about to catch it. Yeah, I bet you couldn't even catch it. That down there. He's going the button. Okay, alright.
Remember before when I was talking about
I'm so
smelly
sorry,
garbage
Cassandra.
standing around being useless? That was a metaphor. I was
sorry.
actually talking about you.
I'll see
And
you
I'm
again,
sorry. You
another
didn't react
time.
at the time,
Bye.
so I was worried it sailed right over your head, which would have made this apology
gonna
seem
miss her.
insane. That's why I had to call you garbage a second time just now.
All the friends that I meet in this game, Filbert and Cassandra, like that they're gone. What about the ball I kept?
It Did you know that people...
What the heck do I do? Oh god, I was about to go into that. I don't see a white thing where I can put a portal. Game, what have you done? I am unsure. Set. That doesn't work. Plan. Sorry. I just say sorry to him.
Oh, no. I fizzled that one too.
You didn't fizzle it, I did.
Oh well. We have warehouses full of the things. Absolutely worthless. I'm happy to get rid of them.
I honestly don't know where to put it. I don't see white spaces. There's gotta be some. I don't know. Ow, ow! This is probably just gonna be wasting time. There's like a white space. You know, I might have to come back to this another time. So yeah, if you like the video,